of gentlemen,
You guessed it.
week of gentlemen.
Yo, and
What up?
welcome to week 13,
It's crazy.
covering the 12th week of fantasy football for the League of Gentlemen. As you can see, we're all in person. This is not a green screen.
This is a Dan screen.
I have a dog.
Probably can't see the dog. We have a lot of surprises in store for you today. How's everyone feeling? Playoff push?
You know
Anybody?
what?
Playoff push?
Dance in the house.
Penny's feeling great.
I'm
Penny
in the
feels
cunt.
good. I feel good. Nick feels good.
I think I'm eliminated. But ESPN hasn't said it yet, so I'm riding the high.
I like that.
Guest producer over you.
Josh needs a lot of
Penny,
help.
get the fuck out of here.
Dan also needs a lot of help.
I just need to be your
Dan's in control of his own destiny right
To be
now.
entirely
We'll
honest,
talk about it.
I went and looked at every single game this week and next, and I'm 99.999% sure my season is already over.
Yeah, we'll get to it. But yeah, I think there's a few teams officially eliminated this week.
We're also eating grocery store sushi.
And
This is Leo's birthday episode, everyone. So we have Guinness and grocery store sushi for him.
Yeah.
if there were ever two things to describe a human,
The only thing we're missing is popcorn.
grocery store sushi.
Let me press the thing.
Matchup recap.
Good.
All right.
We recapped the matchups.
So we'll jump straight.
Get right
Was this the
into it.
matchup of the week?
No.
No? We'll get right to it then, I guess. Where's my mouse?
Fucking shit pumping. That's what this was.
Shit pumping and
That is a
deedly
disgusting thing to say.
Shit pumping?
Yeah.
Throw a shit on to work.
Yeah, my team just didn't show up. Only CJ Stroud and the Dolphins D did anything for
I mean,
me.
you outscored your projection.
And you still scored how
No, I
much
didn't.
this week?
111.
You scored 111.
Yeah,
You're-
just
Wow,
Stroud.
okay.
Just Stroud.
I don't know what-
Leo
Yeah,
had
Dolphins.
Leo had three people score double digits and still put up 110.
Dude, my team's consistent. You will never see me scoring 160, but you will always see me score 110. baby.
Except for the 8 times he did.
No,
I've
except for
only not
early
guessed
season.
twice.
Except
Fun
for
fact.
early
We're
season.
110.
Fun fact, I've only scored below 100 twice. All season.
He's lying.
We're in week 11.
I'm joking.
Should we check the tape? I won't get into it.
Um,
But good showing by Nick.
great showing. Running back showed up, 2 touchdowns each. Jonathan Taylor's dead,
Yeah, R.I.P.
um,
Moment of
which
silence.
is shocking. He literally played it to the last snap. I don't know what happened between leaving the field and going to practice on Monday.
He sucks. Your team's not great. This is probably their last hurrah, probably Viking funeral type of situation here.
Fun fact about this matchup. With 5 minutes into the second quarter, I sent a text that said, Josh Allen feels like the kind of guy who always has 3 points when you look at the game. And then with 5 minutes left in the game, he has 30. And Nick said, this just isn't the week for that. And then we proceeded to get a text from Nick, not an hour and a half later, that said, remember when nobody wanted Josh Allen?
Yeah.
This is out of pocket.
I don't remember saying that, but
There's so many
We can pull it
receipts.
up. Yeah, we
I
can
didn't
pull
think it would be possible because it was raining. But Josh Allen is the QB1 for a reason. So
Yeah, I can't believe nobody wanted him.
It's just shocking nobody wanted him.
It's almost like watching him. He's terrible.
He actually played his ass off.
Yeah, he's really clutch, I heard.
He's never
No,
won. He's never won a
he just scored,
overtime
He
game.
just scores too early. for
All
his
right.
team.
Well, regardless, good stuff, Nick.
Good job, Nick.
I think you've almost all but solidified a playoff spot there.
Yeah, it's close.
As did I, funnily enough.
Yep.
So it is what it is. Dan versus Slamman and the Lost. Another ass
Shit
whooping.
as well.
Wu-Tang Dan ain't nothing to poop on my friend Flag with.
Yeah, Flake's team didn't do bad.
It was good.
He
It's a
scored
great week.
120. He would have beat a
Outscored
lot
him.
of teams. He would have beat me.
He would have beat a lot of people, but he didn't beat Dan. That's for Dan, sure.
That's for Dan.
That's for
sure.
Dan, sure.
My team did great.
Your Bijan trade is looking genius now.
I was very excited about it. You guys like, oh,
Well,
you guys, you
To be fair, Trevor
He was
Trevor
terrible.
got the shit end of the Bijan stick, where Trevor got no production from Bijan whatsoever. At least I got a little bit from Bijan, and you're getting something from Bijan. Trevor got nothing.
Trevor sold too early. That's all it was.
I mean, you panic sell on it. It was not looking like they were going
Trevor
to
sold super low.
I pursued it.
Dan bought super low.
Damn
Looks good.
fucks.
And now
Yeah.
Dan has monsters at running back.
Yeah, and he's got the Lions D who are clutch as fuck.
Mine's D is sick. I dropped him immediately. Don't worry.
And that Zay Flowers touchdown.
Yeah,
Dan was
Zay and
hype
Lamar
about that.
finally-
And after like getting too cold back in the last 3 weeks, yeah,
That's a
You needed
deadly
it.
stack right there.
it's a fucking stack.
Lamar-
Except Lamar can't score
The
over
fun
20
fact, the
anymore.
fun thing about Lamar is the opposite of Justin Fields, where Lamar is a really, really good real life quarterback
He
right
looks
now.
so good.
But fantasy, it's not translating
No.
at all. Where Justin Fields is the exact opposite.
Some
Yeah.
would say the same about
Josh Allen.
a
Just
fellow
doesn't-
named Josh
yeah.
Allen. Hey,
Sure, Brett Favre
indubitably.
was the same way back in his days.
Indubitably.
We should go look up what Brett Favre was like in fantasy.
Literally.
What was I gonna say just?
You're gonna say my
Oh.
team looks sick.
No. With this
Sucks he
loss,
wasn't going to say that.
I believe
Flag was the first
Flag
eliminated.
is officially eliminated,
He is.
and we have to bring back a tradition that was started last year.
Did we make it this far
Yeah.
without having to do that?
Yep.
Wow.
Goodbye, sir. Moment of silence.
I think I made it about one of your jokes once, Josh.
No, that hurts.
All right,
The
moving
parody
on.
in the league this year is great.
It
Dan
really is.
hanging on by a thread
Of his ball hair.
to
Yeah.
his shred of playoff hopes. Next up, another ass whooping. Jesus
Another, what's the
Christ.
phrase, Nick?
There weren't many. There were a lot of shit bumpers this week.
Shit pumping.
Julia Rob Hurts versus Mike's Hard Honey Nuts.
There's the 3 of us that pumped that box.
Yeah.
Well,
I-
I won.
I did okay.
I won a game.
The Chargers lost, so Trevor
The
lost.
Chargers got shit pumped by the Baltimore Ravens.
Is shit pump our new thing?
Shit bumping.
I don't know. But Tom's team looks really good.
Mike Evans trade's looking. I feel like it's still an even trade.
Who'd you get for him?
Pacheco.
Okay.
It's a very good
fair.
trade. I think they
Very
scored
good
almost
trade.
exactly the same.
Yeah, I think Mike Evans has more points in the time that they've been traded, but
You
Yeah.
needed a
he
running
looks
back.
good. On
Oh, you
Tom's
got
team.
trade rate then.
Maybe.
Trade grapes. We got
Um,
grapes.
Trevor's team didn't perform this week. Some might say that Bijan trade.
Yeah.
Get fucked, Trevor.
Dan got 25 out of Bijan this week, and the guys Trevor got combined for 12.6.
I still can't believe you guys were shitting on me for that.
I mean,
Well-
he had very low usage when
In
he
a,
traded for
in a
him.
vacuum, Javante, the very
Javonte was
first
injured.
week of it, though, Javante popped the fuck off.
He had like 17.
We could check the tape.
Anyways,
17. People don't
great,
forget.
great showing by Julia Rob Hurts, who now
Yeah.
has all but as well solidified a playoff spot.
Timmy Tom Tom.
God,
Meanwhile,
it's gonna
Mike's-
hurt when he loses in the first round. We have
Mike's
to hear about
Hard
that.
Honey Nut
I'm rooting
is
for Tom. I'm
falling.
all
Not that one, no good.
He had a 5-game winning streak,
Yeah.
didn't he, Trevor? Now he's on a 3-game losing streak, I think.
He was like 7-2.
He's a streaky son
So
of a
he's a
bitch.
streaky son of a bitch. Next up,
Speaking of
Did you behold-
bitches,
did you
Another
behold
shit
the
bumper.
Djibouti?
Oh, I
Another
got shit pumping for this?
You got shit bumping.
Wild card benches. Did you
Didn't
behold the
even
Djibouti?
that was it.
And you know what's funny is the Dolphins didn't even do all that bad.
Had a shit pumpy this week.
What are you guys fucking talking about?
Kyler
Shit-
Murray,
shit pump.
famous quarterback Kyler Murray.
Kyler
Yeah, Kyler had an actual awful week. If you
Mine
watched
was
that game,
dirty.
he looked
The
horrible.
first drive looked great.
Yeah,
The
my,
first drive was
my
good.
cousins were in town and went to the game Sunday, and I saw them for dinner Monday. I was like, "How's the game?" And they're like, "Your team is awful."
Yeah.
I was
Who are
like,
they fans?
"Yeah, they're from New York. They're Giants fans.
Oh,
they're
oh,
kinda,
God.
they're kind of Bills fans too.
Oh, they're whatever team is good.
They're like from the middle of the
Um,
states.
So the Dolphins didn't do the thing.
No, Tyreek did his thing.
Tyreek did his
Tua
thing.
had
We
3
almost got a
turnovers.
full loss on the right side. Whose team is this again?
Josh.
Holy shit! That I won this week, and
Yeah, Josh,
only
yeah.
one of my players was on a winning team. So
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
it shows you anything can happen, guys.
Yeah, fantasy is a fickle biatch. But I think this was unfortunately the last
This was
straw
a coffin, nail in
that
coffin.
the Jabiho the Djibouti could withstand.
I feel
He's
bad
still
that I
got
did
a
that to him.
chance.
He still does technically have a chance, as does
definitely has a
Josh
chance.
technically.
I technically, according to ESPN, I have a chance.
We ain't got no drop yet for you, bench.
Next up, Jones, BBQ, and Foot Meat versus God Didn't Save Me.
So
Rosen
by
staying
far the
alive.
closest game.
By far the least shit pumping.
And like a
This is
solid
my-
showing from both.
This is my fault for saying
Ah,
that
shit.
Koenig was going to make the playoffs.
I said
Koenig
that too.
immediately loses a game when he
Yeah.
finally has a shred of hope.
Yeah, it was on.
It's pretty funny.
Meanwhile, the Redskins
God damn it!
continue to deliver.
Our end of the year party is going to be so fun with how much Leo's putting into this jar.
Yeah.
What?
Every time you say that word, you put a quarter
What
into
word?
the party jar.
What word?
The R word.
Football
I mean, the
team.
Commanders players didn't even do well this week.
No, they
Got it
didn't.
right.
They did.
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love really is who we thought he was, huh?
We let him off the hook, though.
Remember when Nick made fun of him last week?
I mean, he's been terrible.
We were not happy about
Oh yeah, he just doesn't like Christian Watson. Now he does. We're good now.
Wow.
It's all about Christian
It's
Watson.
all
God, he always
Wide
turns it back. He always turns it back to his team.
But yeah, Rosen continues to make a push, and he is now
He's
Staunch.
solidly in the picture.
staunchly in the playoff race.
He's in the picture.
So we'll see how these last few weeks.
Come on, Josh.
for him.
Make it happen.
Last up,
Ooh, almost a shit pumping.
that's a shit bump.
Nope, almost.
No?
No, he
He
said
said
25,
25,
but that's
which I think
34.
wow.
That's 33.
Is it? Yeah, it is. It is.
Right, shit pumping.
It is a shit pumping. It is indeed a shit.
That was
pumping.
insane. I thought you guys were fucking with me for a second there.
75 points from two players will usually end in a shit pumping.
And like
The-
a bunch of not.
I sent a text on I sent a text on Thanksgiving because it just broke my brain. We thought 28 was a ridiculous projection for Dak, only for him to put up 40 points.
He's going to do it tonight, probably too.
No.
He's going crazy right now.
He is going crazy right now.
Yeah, here we go.
Did you hear what Aaron Rodgers said? Said he's probably like the best quarterback in the league right
Oh, he's a reliable source.
You should definitely listen to him, especially about his vaccination
And his darkness
opinions.
retreats.
Yeah, that's
But,
the guy who loves it.
Yeah, James's team is slowly but surely spiraling.
Yeah.
Quarterback situation is
Quarterback situation's dire. He's still
Chris
hanging
Olave is
on to
dead.
Joey B, which we respect. We love when a team does that.
To be honest, there's no one to replace him with.
Chris Olave's concussed as a dick. Adam Thielen's
He's old again.
finally 52
He
years
has a
old.
guy named Cade.
Jordan Addison has
The real Josh Dobbs.
the real Josh Dobbs thrown to him.
I didn't watch
It
much
was
of
a
that
tough
game.
week.
I was just score checking.
It was a tough
was
one.
Weren't 3 of his interceptions tipped
Yes.
by his own players?
Let's
Bobby?
go ahead.
Yeah.
I was
Do we want to do the
It's still bad.
Excel first and then the standings,
No,
or the
it's
standings
different.
first and then the Excel?
One was
let's do
one I watched. It went straight into his receiver's hands. And then
One of them
straight
was
up
like
in
a
the air.
classic Josh Dobbs, like threw it to triple coverage and just immediately got picked.
Like the one that got him traded from the Cardinals.
It was like almost an identical throw.
All right, we might get the wormhole for a second again.
Blah, 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 blah. Everyone, stop looking at your screen right now. You will have a stroke.
You let you literally let
He
Nah,
lets it
what are you talking
happen.
about? So looking at last week's picks.
Wow.
I had a shitty week again, and now I'm not in first.
idiot.
Oh, Nick is fucking back. I said I was just going to pick every single thing Nick picked.
So bad.
So
Like,
Wow.
God damn it. That fucked me so
Should've.
hard.
I know.
Those are
I should've just
miles
done Leo's,
below
too.
me. Yeah.
So real quick, I went 1-5. Leo and Josh both went 3-3. Nick went 5-1. We literally picked almost the opposites. Good shit, bud.
Oh yeah.
And now Leo's back in first at 39-33.
Yes, sir.
Nick's in second at 500, 36s. I've dropped under 500, got 35,
I'm
37.
the worst team again.
Somehow, I'm still above City Josh.
Pussy. This is so stupid. I hate this.
Well,
Pretty funny.
it's not meant for
Pussy.
everybody.
All right, should we take a look at the real standing?
Rankings. So looking real quick at power rankings.
That's what I said.
This is where they are right now. A lot of shift actually this week. A lot of shift. Drake back at number 1. Leo back way miles below at number 2. Tom at 3. Trevor and Nick tied for 4. I'm at 6 on a little island between Jim and Rosen tied at 7. So everyone, I like that. They're all a lot of numbers away from me. It made me feel very special. Sam's
You are
at 9, Caliendo 10, Koenig 11, Flag holding the caboose at number 12.
I did really appreciate that people had me ranked 9 when there's almost no chance that I can. Or
No.
make the playoffs. That
Your
was
team's
wild to me
better
that I
than
saw.
other teams.
Yes, but we have
Well,
all been
we're
under the
past that
thing.
point.
Yeah, we've all been under the thing that once it gets
Most
to this
likely to
point,
win
it's
the
most likely to make the
championship.
playoffs.
To win the championship.
Yes,
I agree.
and
At
at this
this
point,
point,
it's
it's
a
playoffs.
0% chance for me.
No, it's not.
But
You
like,
can't agree on this.
against you and Sam, like I think your team is better than Sam's, and I think even though he has a shot in playoffs, I don't think he has a shot in the playoffs.
Does he?
I can't wait for Sam to beat Nick in the
Technically,
playoffs.
Oh my god! If
Yeah,
Sam,
you're
make-
first, dude.
if Sam makes
Clip
it
it.
only to beat Nick, ooh,
I think
Flip
we'd be on
it
opposite
and
side of
ship
brackets, if that makes a difference. But
that
it's
would be great when he
raining.
beat you in the finals.
It's raining out there.
Everyone, it's raining.
It's raining, lady. All right, let's take a look at the actual standings, and then we will dive into a neat little data analysis that was done on the league. So let's take a look at the standings.
ESPN.
You don't even like sushi.
Here we go.
You're a dog.
We got some
So-
X's.
We got some X's for the third time this year.
Fourth time.
Fourth time
Well,
this
fourth-
year.
Yeah,
We
we
both
had
had one.
Drake randomly get an X like
And
in
Leo had an
week
X
two.
and got taken away.
So
I think these are for good though.
two
Yeah,
X's
agreed.
for King Grizzle and myself, who have officially clinched playoffs. The first E has spawned as well
No.
for Slantman and the loss. We have 2 1%ers allegedly.
The 1%ers? We're the
Uh,
1%?
Yeah, you and Koenig.
So we can go ahead and take a look at
That's upsetting.
PF. Tom's still in first, solid top 5 here.
Yeah.
And then this guy's down there doing his thing, I guess.
I would
But
just like to point out yet again that I'm third in points for and third in points against.
we have 9 teams within 100
love
PF
fighting.
of each other.
Yeah.
Which is pretty wild.
It is very wild.
And then points against, not even top 2 anymore, boys.
Oh, that's tough, man. Well, you know what?
Just can't get
I'm not
away
sure
from getting
for-
scored on by the highest team ever.
I'm not cheering for Rosen anymore. This
And
is
you know
bullshit.
what? I lost my away unbeaten
Oh
streak.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Nick ended
suck.
I was away last week and I lost the game.
That should have been a walk for you to win.
So
I actually
What's the,
I have a
moves-
winning
what's the moves
record
looking
now
like
on
right
my
now?
win.
moves
That's
are
amazing.
looking brazy. Josh is slowly but surely making his
Fuck.
way back up to the top.
Wait, Rosen's on a 4-game win streak right now?
Yeah, Rosen's on a. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, he's making
He's on
that
fire,
push.
dude.
He's making
Wow.
a push.
And James is falling apart right when it matters the most.
James and Slant and Trevor all falling apart right when it went
Yeah.
out.
Like you're falling apart when it matters, man.
Now, do we want to look at the fancy stats?
Yeah, this is really cool.
Nobody
we found,
look yet.
We found a sad,
So Leo
a
sent us
sad
four.
Dan thing for everyone.
We
can all be
found
sad.
the thing. So
This made me really sad.
this is a power ranking score. You can see the formula down there at the bottom, but it's points scored times 2 plus points scored times winning percentage plus points scored times winning percentage if played versus the median score of the week.
Aaron is embarrassingly low.
Aaron is
So
low. Koenig is also, well, he's not as low, but he's still low.
Well, I more so
five.
mean the 500,
Yeah.
the 500 point gap between Aaron and the next closest person.
Yeah, those are all right next to each other, really.
Not great. But then at the top, you see a familiar face.
I think Sam and Trevor's are the most.
I think we've been giving
Trevor.
Sam too much shit, honestly.
Trevor and Sam are
Flipped.
the biggest movers. Yeah, pretty much flipped.
Movers and shakers.
So yeah, this was just a neat stat. Little thing. That's not the right one. And then we can look at the official, what we think is more official look at what the playoff odds are shaping out to look like.
I did after Leo sent this. After Leo sent this, I looked into it, and this is correct. I have no chance of making the playoffs because of the matchups this week and next.
But
There's
not
n-
officially.
There's no scenario that
Wait,
works
no,
out.
it's 0%.
No,
Well, not ESPN.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
because ESPN looks.
ESPN's official matters a lot.
They don't look at the next week's match.
I don't think they're looking at next week's match.
No. Also, this simulation does not take projections or buys into accounts. It just runs whatever your starting lineup is 10,000 times, going against the matchups that you would be facing for the rest of the year. Calculates who would win, those 10,000 times, and then decides where you would be in the standings
How does it
based
make you
on
feel,
those
Nick,
results.
that
God.
Trevor is under you, but he has a better chance of being 1 than you do?
So you can see
That's crazy.
what you can see is the first 5 playoff spots are pretty much locked in. I mean, the first 5 have a 96% chance of making the playoffs or higher. And then we got these 3 teams really fighting for the last playoff spot, and then they're sad.
That
And
makes me
they're
feel
sad.
better for you than I did looking at ESPN's.
I just gotta beat one stupid schmuck, and then I should be fine.
God, I can't wait for that one. I can't wait for that 1.35% chance to happen, where I end up in 7th place.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
shit.
does sound very you.
Get to be the most obnoxious person.
Oh, shit. But this also
That's
shows
my
us
Super
that
Bowl.
Yeah.
Flag is almost certainly
Yeah,
locked into that last place spot.
Aaron, what
I'm
are
really
you
curious to
doing?
see these week to week. Like,
Yeah, how much they
can you
change.
screenshot
use
this or
this next
something?
year.
Or you send a screenshot.
Yeah, I'll just-
We'll use this next year.
And
That's
then
great. I really like this.
We can look at the schedule comparison, which is another fun little.
This is Dan's depression.
This is my
chart.
sad chart, but for everyone.
So the way that you read this is,
My 9-3.
for example, Mugatu. If he had Mugatu's schedule, would be 7-5, which is what he currently is. If he had Josh's schedule, he would be 6-6. If he had Tom's schedule, he'd be 3-9. And you can kind of go down the list and check what your record would be if you had a different person's schedule.
Yeah.
So
Basically, how unlucky your draw was.
how unlucky your schedule
We're lucky.
was. So, for example, for Omega Sharkus, I'm at 9-3, which is the highest.
Yeah. Him,
that I
yourself
could be.
for drizzles.
No,
as good as you can get.
If Thomas had Drake's schedule, he'd be 11
We're
and
just-
1 right
So
now.
look at Drake's
Yeah, if
schedule.
I know.
Because
Drake's
everyone would have
schedule
a
in
win.
general.
Everyone would be at
in the
least
playoffs.
500.
Everyone would be in the playoffs if they had
Which makes sense because he's had the least points against pretty much consistently.
Look at Leo's.
Who has the most points against?
Mine's pretty
Do you
average.
know off the top of our heads who has the most
It's-
points against right now?
It's definitely more
I
than
think it's
wins,
Koenig.
yeah.
I think it's Koenig as well.
So what is
I can just do this and look really quick.
okay? So look at Ryan's
Koenig,
schedule
Trevor.
and see if there's anybody who's having a successful season if they had that.
If they had Koenig's, what's his name?
God didn't save me.
People 7-5 is it?
So there's
Dan
Drake would be
is
7.
7-5.
Oh no,
Isn't that,
Dan!
isn't that so depressing? If I had the most points against, I would be 2 wins higher than me at the 3 most points against. Fuck you guys!
That makes your
All
depression
right.
chart
What the
even
fuck?
sadder. That's tough. That is real
my
tough.
life.
Yep. So this is just a fun little thing you can play around with, and then this shows you what your record would be. No,
This shows you if you played,
if you played
every,
every
game,
team, yeah, if
every
you
week.
play
Yeah,
every
so
team every
so
week.
the one that we've been looking at a little bit is doing you play yourself, or you play whoever you play, and then you play against the median as well.
correct.
And this is
This is
one
that on
beyond that
steroids.
of if you play a game against your whoever you're playing, right, or whatever,
Mhm.
and then you play a game against the entire
The whole league.
the whole league.
Yeah, there's not
Basically,
even
it's combining
there's not
all
even
that.
1v1 matchups
Yeah.
at all.
And this is that second thing of basically you're playing everyone every week.
So you can see Tom has 3 11-0s
Thomas is dominant on
and
this
2
chart.
10-1s, which mean he's
Yeah.
been the highest scorer
3
3
times.
separate weeks and the
Yeah.
second highest scorer twice.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy too.
It's huge.
Which is wild. Nick
Nick's is crazy.
Nick's
'cause
is
he
insane
sucks.
because
Nick's
he's
been the
most
lowest
flip-floppy-
scorer. Yeah.
3 times.
The lowest scorer 3 times and the highest scorer twice.
Yeah.
What does that tell us? Does that
Um,
mean Nick is in for a highest scoring week or a low scoring week this week?
I mean, this week I would love the scoring week.
Could be.
We'll see, because he did get the highest last week. So, but yeah, just a couple of cool little stats.
Nick's
that
team is so bad this week.
we'll probably
It's fine.
It's
look
not.
into them a little bit more next year. Keep a little bit closer
You're
track
leaning
of how
into it.
those turn out. But here we go.
Usually.
Let's look at the other matchup. Stop.
You're the game.
Are you okay, dog?
She doesn't fucking feel pain at all.
She lost one,
Matchup preview.
Would you?
She was a baby.
Would you fuck her? So first up, we got Mike's Hard Honey Nut Charts versus Omega Sharkus, the 5 against the 2.
Leo cum dumpstered him in week.
I
No,
cum
You
dumpster.
cum dumpstered. Cum dumpstered is anything between 15 and 24.9.
All right.
I don't love these.
I don't love this.
Yeah.
But you can see he is projected to beat me by quite a bit. But we know that has not worked out well for my opponents throughout the season. I'm picking myself.
Got the Downs guy in there, huh?
The syndrome.
The syndrome. Starting.
Home.
I got a couple pretty painful buys.
I
Not as
think
painful as some
Trevor
other
survives another week. I'm going Trevor.
Who are you missing?
people. Just Saquon and Kincaid's and the
Pretty
Ravens
painful.
D.
Is Cooper dead, or is he going to play?
I don't care. I'm not starting him.
With Joe Flacco, you're not going to start him with the.
trade?
You're not starting with the elite dragon.
Do a three-way trade.
No.
The elite.
Do a three-way trade.
Are you thinking about starting the elite dragon?
I am.
Joe Flax.
Everybody's.
Everybody's
Joe Flaxseed.
Joe Flaxseed. I'm picking myself. Go ahead.
Yep, Trevor.
Trevor.
I'm taking Leo. I followed this thing where I just randomly, or where I pick whoever Leo's picking for himself.
Boom, baby.
You mean himself?
You need me to win real bad.
What?
You need me to win very badly.
You do need him to win. He's
Which
already
is
locked.
why I'm pretty happy to bet on Trevor.
Next up, what should be the matchup of the week?
But
But
Dan's
he's-
afraid.
but Dan's
It,
a little
it
bit.
should be matchup of the week because of implications. But
Because
the actual game is going to be
It's going to
shit.
be a dog.
It's going to be a shit game.
It's going to be close to a
What's
shit.
the thing? What's the word?
Shit
Cum
ball.
dumpster.
Oh, it was a cum dumpster.
Yeah, Nick cum dumpster me with his
Nick
shitty
cum
ass
barely.
teams.
He barely cum
These
dumpster.
ragtag
Zach
group
Moss
of
is going
little
to do it
punks.
to you again. too.
Yeah,
Zach Moss
I
had
don't
like
want to
30
see
points
it.
that
He's
game.
going to tear his ACL in
I
practice.
don't say that.
Wow.
Three
Wow.
games.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mario Douglas, eh?
He has a concussion. He's probably not going to play.
Dan also has a concussion. Dan's not going to play.
So the reason this is a shit matchup
Look
is
at these
because of
benches.
these dashes down here.
Yeah, I'm missing.
Stephon Diggs.
The
Sauce
one
chicks.
is the one
I'm
is
missing
dashed
my
out.
three number one picks.
The 7 is
and my
dashed out. My
rookie
5 is
wide
dashed
And
out.
Nick can't even joke about starting
So-
Alexander Madison this week, which is
He
tough
actually
for
has
him.
been playing pretty well, too.
Jonathan Taylor with that big D.
He should be. He had surgery yesterday.
It's because they're not putting him on
They're
the
not putting
IR.
him on my.
But they have to
Still
designate out
own,
on
yeah.
Friday.
Yeah, they did.
No, that was today.
I'm picking.
Give me the Dan.
I'm picking myself.
I'm picking a Nick.
Wow,
You-
this guy's
You know, if you lose, you're out of playoffs, right? You're done.
Yeah.
Done.
Just as a side note, I think this is going to be a big JSN week.
Well, we're
I would
we're
be
down
find
here.
out in a couple hours.
It's Thursday, by the way. We're gonna find out
A
in
couple minutes.
That's not how it works, buddy.
an hour and 5 minutes.
Good luck, Dan.
Thanks. I
Hope
need
you
it.
win.
Hey, good luck out there, bud.
I
If you beat me, then I'm never talking to you.
hope you both find a way to lose.
That's fair.
Next up.
If I beat you, go on and just bet
Oh!
This was a shit push.
No, it's not a shit push.
Shit can.
What's it called?
Shit pump.
A
A
shit push.
pumping.
Oh.
This is a shit pump.
This was
Shit
more than
pumping
shit
week
pumping. This
2.
was
Yeah.
Oh, if you win by
That was-
50, well, it wasn't a 50-point
Fun
win.
fact: that was the last time Flake
Wait.
scored over 85 points.
Was Nick?
Except for
Was
last
this
week.
one of Nick's 11-0 weeks
It was.
Yeah.
where he beat you
Yes.
What do you mean?
in
What?
week 2?
Oh,
Was that
Yeah,
one? That could,
probably,
it couldn't
yeah.
have been, right?
yeah, it was.
No, it was 6-5. It was 6-5.
Oh, Tom beat everyone that week.
yeah.
Yeah, Tom made everyone. So it was
Tom
an
beat
average
everyone
week
off that week.
for the program. I think Slantman probably one of his only good weeks. Yep, 9-2 in week 2. That's gonna be fun to use
Oh,
next
good.
year.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Oh, you know what's really funny about
Um,
that? Guess who I played in week 2?
Who?
Thomas.
Oh,
That's right.
Because you're
That was-
playing him again this week.
That was
right?
the start. That was the start of everything.
I'm gonna
Of
go.
the downward spiral.
I mean, I can't pick Flegg, right? He's by far the worst team.
I'm taking
Look
Flake.
at this game.
He's starting Rick O'Dowd.
Yeah, that's a great pick. I think he's expecting the game to be such a blowout that Rico has to do something.
He also doesn't really have a choice.
Yeah, he doesn't have a running back.
I'm going James.
James
Yeah,
Cook.
I'm gonna go.
I need
Jimmy.
James to lose, but
Same, so I'm gonna go Jim as well.
I'm just gonna go Jim because I'm not playing that shitty game you guys are playing. I'm picking who guys.
I
are
don't
gonna
think
win.
Chris Olave is
I think
playing
Jim
this week.
wins this.
And what does James have if Chris Olave doesn't play?
This is a CMC statement fucking.
hopefully he
in
throws his
Philly.
flex into his wide
Yeah,
receiver
yeah,
spot,
yeah.
and then
He's
it
got
might
anybody.
flex.
Well, what he should be doing is putting, he should be putting Jalen Waddle.
That's what we just said.
He should
That's what
swap
I said.
Olave. I know, but he should swap Olave and Waddle so he has flexibility. But he's not going to think
Dude,
about it.
sometimes those things are tough.
He
to
might.
think
He
about.
listens to the pod, Jimmy. He's also very down on his dumps right now.
Jimmy,
You guys should have heard him
really
last week when he was
down.
losing to Drake. Oh boy, was he spiraling.
I'm taking Aaron, by the way.
I'm taking Jim Bowen.
This is a good choice.
But Laird took. I think he's taking Flake.
What did I say? No, I said I can't take.
He
Fleck.
can't take
Oh,
Flake.
okay. We got 3 Jims and a Flake.
All right. Next up,
Walk into a bar.
Oh man, you must have been 10-1. I bet.
I sure was.
You don't look at it.
But let's just for our sake.
Sure was. 10-1.
10-1. Wow.
I went 0-11 the next week. And then 11-0 the weekend.
Yeah, you kind of have a wild little flippy flops, but here we go. I'm right clicking on accident. Thomas Gordon versus Josh Caliendo.
Good one.
It's
Don't be biased now.
I want to do nothing but fuck with people's chances in the playoffs. Tom won't be impacted if I beat him.
He
But
could be.
I do hope it
He
hurts
very
his
much could
seeding.
be.
So I'm taking myself.
There's a lot of people stuck at 7-5.
Yeah, he's fighting for a bye as well. So
What's going on with Trey McBride? Is he
I don't think he's going to play. Even
We'll
though
have
they
tight ends if he doesn't play.
Zach Ertz will play off of waivers. We'll pick him up.
Moment of silence.
Yeah, for his wife.
For my dick, I'm gonna go
Is A-Chain
with.
back this week?
Who cares?
Well, that's going to affect Mostert playing.
Oh, I see.
he is probably going to be back. From what I read,
Because of that, I'm going Josh.
well, I don't like when he picks me. That
He like
sucks.
has a bunch of people on
He
the
can also
bench.
just throw
can
it down
slot
Singletary.
in.
He's going to put
Just
Najee.
Or Najee.
I'm gonna go Tom. Tom's team's good.
Yeah, Tom's team's pretty good. I'm gonna go Tom as well.
I'm going Josh.
I went Josh.
Did you say Tom?
Yep.
I don't speak.
Come on, get it together.
Simlish.
You say go with yourself?
Yeah, I went with myself.
Figure it
Dog.
out. Next up,
Speaking Simlish.
the 1 versus not the 12. Because he usually is 12, which is why we usually say that.
Which is why Leo usually thinks he's hot.
But this was a.
Not a shit pumping.
It was a ship.
I was
pumping.
shellacking, dude.
No, we did the math.
Over 40s are shellacking.
Is it?
that's
Oh,
only-
it's
that's
not
only
40
30,
though. Yeah, it's
37,
30, yeah.
Yeah, over 40 is a lynching. We got King Drizzle
We
just
said
got
that.
didn't say
Yeah.
me. I'm gonna go Drizzle. Not much really to think about here, in my opinion.
Pot sweep! Give me Driz.
Yeah, I'm going Drake too.
Oh, whoops.
You have a chance to save this man.
Phoenix team is not all that bad. If
It
we're
really
being
isn't.
on it. Like it's better than Fleg's team.
Cowboys can score.
I just
30,
don't love Hollywood against...
But yeah, there's a chance Dak just shit pumps the Seattle Seahawks tonight.
Does that count for actual games too if they win by 25?
Sure.
Is that the same word we would use?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Driz as well.
Pot sweep!
Bud
We need to get
sweet.
something
Would be
that.
good for Leo.
Yeah, that would be great.
Good for the
I guess
program.
does it really matter?
Yeah.
One and two both get buys, right?
Yeah, but one gets money.
Oh.
Yeah, he's fighting for $50.
What if I win that?
Last up,
Oh, this is a tight
It's-
one.
What's the math on
it's
that?
the
Matchup of the week.
Matchup of the
Matchup
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 of
of the week. Matchup of the week. Matchup of the week. Matchup of the week.
Matchup of the week.
This is the match of the week.
matchup of the week. This was a solid game.
Who's reiterating?
Week 1. However, the Dolphins do get the Redskins this week.
Jeff Wilson Jr. still in
50
there.
cents.
I've never heard of that football
So
game. that
yeah, but he's
football
got
team.
A-Chain.
Oh,
on
he
the
does.
bench.
He
does, yeah.
That's right.
So
He's
Uh,
fine.
Pat Farmer might
He's
score
so hot.
100 against the Cardinals too.
no,
They-
they're
they-
gonna pound the
unleashed him.
They're gonna run
They're gonna
that ball down the
pound
Cardinals.
the-
They
throat.
did both last week. Pat Farmer had like
I don't
20
even
points
think
last
they
week.
scored a fucking
Jalen
Pass
Warren,
is touch.
Jalen Warren
It's
and
a
Najee
touch.
may combine for 50 points,
at least.
like fantasy points. Like I wouldn't be shocked if we're looking at one score. 30
This
the
is
other
also
40.
like the reason this is the matchup of the week. It's a 7, I guess.
there are technically playoff implications to this.
Yeah,
Even though Dan's on the
there's
bench.
3 teams going for playoff.
It's
spot,
true that-
and these are 2 of them.
These are 2 of them. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins against the Commanders.
Yeah, they're gonna put up points. I mean, we saw what the fucking Cowboys did last week against them.
So that's gonna be my pick.
I like Sam as well.
Give me Sam.
You need both of them to lose.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick a tie. No.
You need
They need Rosen.
Is
Rosen to lose
is
more than
ETN
Sam.
gonna play?
He's been missing some
He's got a
practices.
Q next to his name.
So somebody go pick up Dearness
Is Aaron Jones
Johnson.
gonna play?
Almost did actually.
Is Aaron
Yeah,
Jones
is
gonna
AJ
play?
gonna play? Does anyone know?
He's got a lot
Are you
of
injured?
Commanders on the bench waiting to be unleashed.
Yeah.
So-
Oh shit! This is the chance that we get for the stack of all Commanders players against
Versus
all the
yeah,
Dolphins.
do it, Josh.
They are
Single
out.
matchup too.
Do it.
Wow,
Wow.
Josh, do it.
Wow. Remember when you traded for Justin Jefferson?
Dude, he's gonna ruin. Who do I play next week?
Nick. Just kidding.
No, I think it's me. I think you're going me next week.
He's gonna ruin Leo's chances of being the number
Oh.
1 overall seed next week.
Shit on my mouth.
Ooh. Sorry, you guys all win Sam.
She didn't like me.
Yeah, Sam.
I'm gonna say fucking and go Rosen.
Want to shave my mouth?
I feel something weird going on
She
here.
is excited to.
Something.
You
what?
feel?
So weird's going on. I'm gonna go Rosen.
Are you okay?
No.
Hamas? All right. That's it.
Podcast is over.
No, it's time for the fun part.
Come on, lock up, baby. Lock up, baby. Lock up. I got him locked. Bingo.
Locks of the week.
Was that Sam is starting the 27th overall kicker?
Yeah, I got 0 points last week.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's the picks. So looking at the bets, don't look at my bet if you're gonna cheat.
Did I win?
So I'm the only one that won for the second straight week. I'm miles ahead, actually.
I-
The real world.
I got
miles
too
ahead.
fucking greedy. I started to get dream too big, dream too high.
Oh,
Some of us
me
hit
and Leo
Fridays.
both got fucked by the fact that their kicker can't make a 70-yarder.
Yeah, these two schmucks both
bitch.
got fucked by a Texas money line. I think the rest of yours hit. I think.
The rest of
the
mine
yours
hit.
hit. I mean,
Yeah, the
sorry.
rest of mine.
I was
hit.
like, I only had one.
The rest
You
of
did
yours
too.
also did hit. It's true.
I had 2 or 3 too.
So basically, I won. Them 3 lost. They suck. I'm in first, 8-4, 20, but just under $20 up. They're all negative.
Dan's been. Can we
under
talk about how
$2.
hot you've been?
Didn't
Nah,
you
we
get
don't,
the
we
hottest
don't talk
one
about
guy?
that. It's like a perfect game. You don't talk.
You're so hot.
Dude, you're hot.
I'm gonna tweet it out.
Nick's 2-10. That's funny.
Yep.
Fucking loser, idiot,
We're
bitch.
getting back on track today.
Let's hear it.
With another huge parlay.
No, Eagles money line plus 136 at home in Philadelphia at Lincoln Field.
Being able to
We get
bet
financial.
Eagles money line with plus money is just a like.
That's a good bet.
It's
Do
a
it.
cheat
It's a good
code.
bet.
I am also doing that.
Shut up.
I also picked that guy's wife. Give me the over in tonight's game, which is 47.5. I think one of two things are going to happen. The Cowboys are going to steamroll and carry a lot of the points, or it's going to be a shootout and they'll cross it anyway.
I like it.
But I think the Cowboys have. This could be entirely wrong. Somebody could look it up. But I think the Cowboys are averaging like
40
they're
points.
winning by 25 at home this year. Like averaging total of wins is over 25.
That's wild.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they're probably averaging like 35 plus points. That's
And I guess their defense doesn't give anything up.
yeah.
And Deron Bland should be defensive player of the year.
And my ass.
Durant,
Go
Durant,
ahead.
Durant.
They already know yours, but
With your minus 110. So
Minus 108, sorry.
I am going under in the Chargers Pats game. It's in New England. I bet the weather's shitty. It's the Patriots.
You don't
I'm
trust
surprised
Bailey
it's
Zappi?
behind.
yeah, Bailey Zappi
They're
started
gonna
it.
switch out.
Under 40.5, baby. Minus 112. Let's keep this perfect game going.
All right, I got a parlay.
A parlay?
Par Leonard.
Plus 563.
A par daddy.
Scary.
Someone's really trying to get up.
We got Browns plus 3.5. I'm trusting the Dragon.
I love that so much. Nick, you should start him now.
Broncos plus
I
3.5.
run the ball so much.
Russ is going to continue to cook against the Texans, in my opinion.
I do like that, actually. I was thinking about doing
And then Dolphins minus 9.5 in Washington.
that. Minus 9.
What's the team they're playing?
The Dolphins,
Yeah, who are they playing?
the Washington.
The Washington.
I think that's going to be a
George.
blowout. I think the Broncos either lose or win in a last-minute field goal, and I think Joe Flacco is going to remind people that he's elite.
How long has Joe
Elite
Flacco been on
Dragon.
the team for?
2 weeks, maybe,
2 weeks
if
ago.
that.
Do you know what team Do you know what team Carson Wentz
It's
is
a little
on?
just lost me
Rams.
50
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, saw that too.
Oh, I got what's it called?
Sharp.
Chart.
The Shark.
Last week he had the Jags minus 1.5 at Houston. Cash.
Fucking son of a bitch.
He's good.
This week he just said, well, I just texted him and I said lock, and he said Titans ML.
Playing the Falcons.
Comments?
Thank you, everyone. for coming.
Like, comment,
Like,
subscribe.
comment, subscribe, and
Subscribe to the Patreon.
Open a jet.
This week on the Patreon, Dan committed a hate crime. So make sure you watch that.
thank you for listening.
Hey, this was a